I had so many requests for a tutorial on the Freddy page. Thank y'all so much for all the love. I honestly thought I did way too much sparkles, but y'all loved it. So let's show you how I did it. Okay, first I'm going to start with my lightest shade, which for this is going to be pale purple. And you're going to lay down your base coat. I'm also wanting the top of his ears to be purple, so I'm going to fill those in as well. Since alcohol markers are layerable, I'm going to go in and use that same color and add dots. I like to use the brush tip side for what I did with Freddy because I can get different sizes. And especially since this is a large space, I can get larger dots as well. So I just did dots all over. Next, I'm going to go in with a medium shade, Light Violet VO8, and repeat that same process. I also want to let you guys know while I'm doing this that this is my backup account for my main. So I don't often do a lot of tutorials and stuff on this page, but if you're very much interested in learning techniques and coloring alongs and things like that, I actually go live daily and post a lot of tutorials on my main account. This is it right here if you want to give it a follow. Please don't feel obligated, but I was always worried that something would happen to it because I do a lot of lives over there, promoting, things like that. So I want to have a backup just in case. So that one would be probably your best bet to follow for learning about coloring and things like that. But y'all showed so much love for Freddy over here that I wanted to do this for you guys. Thank y'all so much. And going in with the final dark shade VO13. So rule of thumb is a light, a medium, and a dark. Repeat that process. Okay, for the white dot, I'm using the Sophia acrylic marker. Any white acrylic or gel pen that you love would be fine. This is the one that I've currently been obsessed with. And you basically repeat that process, but with your white pen. So you want some bigger dots and some smaller dots. Do keep in mind though, if you use a red or a dark pink and sometimes even a dark purple, it might do it on here, your white acrylic is gonna soak up some of that pigment for some reason, and it may turn your white acrylic dots pink. So one thing you can do is take a gel pen, and it can be any color. It just needs to make sure it's a gel pen, not an acrylic pen, and you can put your dot down with your gel pen and let it dry, then do your white dot over it, and the gel pen acts like a barrier between the acrylic and the alcohol marker, and it won't soak up the red. Now I do typically use green, even though it really has nothing to do with color theory like you would think. It has to do with the texture of the gel pen, and I had to do that on Freddy with the strawberry because the strawberry was red. So keep that in mind too. If you're doing a large area with red, you're going to have to do double the dots because you're going to have to go lay down your gel pen first, then go back and do your white dots. And once you're finished, one other thing I did with Freddy was add just little stars here and there to kind of give it that little shine effect. Okay, I'm going to repeat the process with pinks to do his belly and the inside of his ears and hair and eyelids. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down the color for everything else. Then we'll get our Sophia pen out. So this is what I'm going to use for his beak. These 3 for the feet. Okay, we're going to finish it all off with our Sophia. And there you have it. One sparkly Furby. I hope this helps.